What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Life with Carol Mwangi. I'm so glad that we get to have this one to talk about a different thing, and I hope it's going to get inspiring and it's going to be a learning thing for all of you. And thank you guys for the support that you've been giving me. For those who have been subscribing, we've been growing day after day. It's a journey. We can just pop up out of nowhere and just be there. You have to go a day at a time. We have to continue pressing on. You have to continue persisting for us to reach where we want to reach. So as I had said earlier, if you've been following me, I'll be doing a shout out of jobs that I come across, jobs that I've researched on, and I want you to share with us so that people are so stranded out here, and like I'm like, okay, if I have the means and I have the information, why don't I just share it with you? So information is meant to be shared. You can't just have all these and just have it all by yourself. For what? You gotta give it to people. Let them get inspired. Let them try these jobs, even if they don't get the interviews, even if they don't get the jobs, but you've given them the avenue to access the jobs, and that's all I wanna do. So on today's episode, about the jobs, we'll be doing it later on. But on today's episode, let us talk about why you've not been moving on. You've been trying to move on, you fail to move on. And you see, like, moving on, it can be from a very tight friendship, somebody you were close with, somebody you knew, they knew much about you and you knew so much about them, but maybe you are no longer together, and that thing sucks. It really hurts. And it can be from a romantic relationship where you really care about this person, you guys were lovers, and all of a sudden it's kaboom, you guys are no longer together. So it can be all kinds of ship, friendship, relationship, whatever, the one that you choose to ride, let's go. So after all, if somebody made something to you and they are no longer in your life, definitely it will hurt, and definitely you will take some time to move on and really accept that they're no longer there, and accept that you got a life, and this life is not gonna live itself. You have to be in it. You have to make progress and all that. And one thing to understand is that moving on is a journey, and it's a process. You can't have been heartbroken yesterday and today you expect to be all happy and all jiggly and all that. No, it's a process. It's a day at a time. First of all, you have to allow yourself to feel the pain, because I can tell you from experience, if you don't allow yourself to feel that pain, and you choose to ignore it, and you choose to pretend how happy you are, eventually it will come to eat you up, and you'll have spent months of being fake happy, and having in your system that you are so happy yet you are not, and then it will come click to you that, what, after all this time of being just been lying to myself, and this is a time that it really hurts, and instead of wasting your time and trying to move on so quickly from this person, why don't you allow yourself to feel the pain? Pain, sometimes it's meant to heal those wounds and all that, so that eventually you'll not come back. When you move on, you've really moved on. You'll not be coming back to where you are. And that's one thing. You have to give yourself time. And another thing, please don't look for a rebound. Some people, you've been with this person for maybe 2 years or even 1 year, or maybe you have been with them for months or even maybe 3 months, but time doesn't really matter. What matters is the impact that this person had in your life and what they really meant in your life. So you can be in such kind of a scenario, and you're like, okay, let me look for somebody else. Don't even dare look for a rebound, because first of all, we'll go to point number one. You're not letting yourself heal. You're not letting yourself feel the pain, and it's not really a good thing, because you're with this person, and I don't think that you love them really. Just looking for a space for you to feel okay, just looking for space for you to feel like you're loved. And mind you, the other person you are with, they left like a gap in your heart and in your life. Just out here looking for somebody to fill in the gaps. And no, and people are different, because the way that person made you feel, it's special and doesn't really match to other people. So if you're looking for people to just fill in the gaps in your heart, you're just going to get hurt after all, because first of all, you don't love them for sure, for sure. They're just with you because you are lonely. You don't want to be lonely. People fear so much to be lonely. They just want to fall into all kinds of from today. They are so heartbroken today, and tomorrow they're with this guy, they're with this girl, and all that. No, we can't move on like that, because first of all, this person who is a rebound for you, you want him to make you feel better. They think that you love them, and maybe they love you sincerely, but for you, you don't, and you will hurt them eventually, because you're not giving them the kind of love that you're supposed to be giving them. You're not reciprocating the love that they give you towards them, if you know what I mean. So allow yourself to heal. Don't look for a rebound. Give time. Time is a master healer. Let time do its magic, because it never fails. Time never fails. And another thing, you can choose that time to have fun. And if there's a time that you can explore, if you have the money for road trips, go for road trips. You wanna go to girls out, go to for girls out. If you want a vacation, just go, because you just give yourself that room for you to go back to your life, go back to default settings, and really know what you want, because this person, they really took much of your time, because you all want to give attention and time to our partners. And maybe during that time, some of us lose ourselves. We tend to forget who we are. We are so much into pleasing the other person, and yet we forget pleasing ourselves. We forget what our purpose is. We forget a lot. And no one is to be blamed, because this is love you're talking about, and it so can lead you to do a number of stuff, you know, and it's up to you, because this is the time that you are finally free. Why don't you just go out? Why don't you allow yourself to heal a day at a time? Do this and that. Make yourself happy, you know. And I know it's going to work, because you know it's all about experience. I've gone through this, and that point of not allowing yourself to heal, and later on after 3 months you're feeling the same kind of pain, and then you're wondering what, you know. And another thing is, you need to accept, first of all, accept that if they left you, they're not coming back. And people in their right minds, uh if they really meant something to you, they would made an effort to make things right and all that. But if they don't, if you just have to accept that this person is normal. This person, me and them, no, there's no really an us. It's all about me and him, or me and her. So if you don't accept that they are gone, that's why we keep on clinging on these phone numbers and even mastering them in our heads, because we are like, oh, he might call me, oh, staki anipigia nipate mteja, oh, I really need him and all that. We need to wake up, and if somebody decides to leave, let them leave, because we're in an era where we are not forcing relationships. If you want to stay, stay. If you wanna go, tipito, go. As much as it might hurt me, but it's all about decisions. And I didn't, first of all, no one forced the other at the beginning of the relationship. And I should not be working to keep you in the relationship and yet want to go. because that's something, I think it's a mistake that I did, because this person really meant something to you and you don't want to let them go, but they've really made it clear above and beyond, heaven and earth, I am not coming back. The actions say that, you see, and it's up to you. You know, we deserve better, and we deserve happiness, we deserve all the world that could give. So if you keep on clinging on this person with the expectation that one day they're going to come back, you'll never move on. If they've decided to go, let them go. Whatever the reasons are, doesn't really matter. But if they want to go, let them go. It's hard to let people go, and it reaches a time that you're like, people say fight for what you want, and other people say if something wants to go, let it go. But this is a matter of you and your heart and deciding what you really want. Because if clinging on this person really hurts you, and even fighting for this relationship hurts you some more and more and more, why cling on this person? It's hard, and that's how life is. It's hard. No one will tell you life is easy. Life is hard. Earth is hard, my friend, and you have to move with it. You see, and it's up to you. It's a matter of decision. No one will tell you this and that. You yourself, you know how you are hurting. You know how it's making you feel. You know how you feel like you've lost. But look at the bigger picture. What does the world have to offer? What does life has to offer to you? What is life serving you? And you see, if life serves you heartbreak, my friend, you have to work on it, and even come up with means and mechanisms for you to live your life the best way you can. You can't live your life trying to please people who don't even notice you. They no longer notice you. You can't live your life pleasing them. You can't live in your life trying to fight for them, and yet they don't want to be fought for. You deserve better, and you gotta move on. You know what I mean? So that's it for today's video. I said earlier I'll do a job notification, shout out, thingy, something like that. So, number one job, we have Busia County. Busia County is looking for ECD teachers. ECD teacher 3, I guess those are the grades of the teachers. ECD teacher 3 and an assistant. ECD teacher 3. And also a firefighter 3. That's Busia County. You have to go to the website of Busia County and check the jobs out. And these jobs really expire, because you huwezi ekewa job mwaka mzima hapo. It's just for like a week or two. So you have to go to the website if you need such kind of job. Go to the website, check it out, check what are the requirements, and know what to do. We have KCB. You know, this is where the ITs go. KCB requires a lot of IT guys, because all the jobs I was taking, they were like, you have to have a degree in IT, computer science, and all that. You have to be good technologically, and if you're good in networking too, this is the way to go. They need a regional network infrastructure person, software quality engineer, and a solution and technical architect. So this is just a snippet of what they need, but there are more and more jobs in the official website. And we have the Ministry of Defense. Ministry of Defense needs special people, like special officers. You know, we need people like nurses, teachers, we need even a pastor, we need archivists. We need, like, it's a diverse thing. So they have just they've made like a poster or a notice that they need people. So whatever course you've done, you can go to the website of the Ministry of Defense and check it out. The Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, they deal with aviation, and they need a housekeeper and a conferencing assistant. Both of these jobs you need to have done hospitality. So if you've done hospitality, this is where to go, and you are really seeking for a job in that field, you know where to go. And there are quite a number of, I'm just doing a snippet of the jobs. I can't just give you all of it, it's going to be long. So it's up to you to go to the website, official website, go check out the various jobs that are there. And CC's hair lounge, I think it's like a kind of a salon. They need hair technicians, and you have to send like pictures of your work. CC hair lounge. Plus you can check their Instagram and see like what are the requirements, where is it located. I guess it's located somewhere in where Ngong Road, yeah. And then food and beverage supervisor. These you're going to get in My Jobs in Kenya website. My Jobs in Kenya, because it's like it's a company that consolidates those jobs and posts them out there. So these My Jobs in Kenya is working for a company, and that company needs a food and beverage supervisor. You have to have experience in hospitality. You have to have an experience in bar and restaurant management and all that. And for more information, you can only visit their website. Their Instagram is My Jobs in Kenya. Plus I guess if I get the posters, like for the one for the supervisor and the one for the hair lounge, the salon, I'll post them on my Instagram and you guys can check it out. I'm just making your work easier. Making your work easier. More of the reason why you should be subscribing and telling your friends to be subscribing, because this is where you need to be. You can't afford to have a jobless community, and yet jobs are there, but people don't have the means of accessing this job. They don't know where to start, where to begin. You're just graduating and you don't know, okay, so after graduation naenda wapi? No, you need to have an idea of where to look for. You need to have an idea of these databases for jobs and even how to search for them. And making your work easier and trying to research. So if you get a video a week, just know I've been doing my research like no one's business, to make sure that you guys just get only the best. And plus I will not be giving you everything, so I may not have mentioned your job category, but you can head over to those websites and check it out by yourself. We all need information, and the information you have to pay, like you have to pay for information. It doesn't have to be really money, but it means also your time. You have to devote yourself, be a researcher, start applying those jobs. Those require online applications. Send those CVs, send those applications, send everything. You never know where you land at. You never know where your luck is at. So do your thing and let God do his thing. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys had an amazing time, and for those who are applying for jobs, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next video. So peace, bye.